Most people pick a cybersecurity certificate the way they buy lottery tickets. Hope, and a hole in the wallet. In the next 7 minutes, I'll name 5 certs that are quietly wasting people's money and time. Stick around for number 5. It's the one your manager might actually be pushing you toward. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They treat a cert like a trophy, something to collect and shelve. But a certificate is not a trophy. It is a signal. A signal, not a sticker. Think of it like a passport stamp. The stamp only matters if the country you are flying to recognizes it. A beautiful stamp from a place no border guard has heard of gets you nowhere. Some certs are gorgeous stamps from airports that do not exist. That is exactly what we are filtering out today. Let's start with the obvious one. The Certified Ethical Hacker, or CEH. On paper, it sounds perfect. Ethical, hacker, certified. 3 words that print themselves onto a resume. So what is the catch? The exam is mostly multiple choice. It tests whether you memorize terms, not whether you can break into anything. Hiring managers know this. When a pen test lead sees CEH by itself, they often read theory, not hands-on. If you want real offensive security signal, the market hears practical exams louder. Things like the OSCP, or the newer hands-on lab certs. Those make you sit in a live environment and actually compromise machines. You either pop the box, or you do not. That is the proof a serious hiring manager wants. The CEH is not a scam, it is just an expensive stamp for a country that has mostly moved on. So if practical beats theory, you should grab every tool cert going, right? Not quite. Number 2 is the vendor tool cert for a tool you never touch. Picture this. Your company runs Microsoft Sentinel. And you go spend a whole weekend earning a Splunk certification. It feels productive. You learned a thing. But your actual job does not use that thing. Here's what tripped me up early in my career. I chased badges that looked impressive, and ignored whether anyone around me cared. A tool cert only pays off when it matches the tools on the job you have, or the job you want next. Otherwise, you paid to learn software you will never open again. Okay, so match the tool to the job. What about matching the cert to your level? Number 3 is the entry-level cert taken far too late. Imagine a senior engineer with 10 years behind them, and they go pay for a beginner foundations badge. The market does not read that as ambition. It reads it as confusion. A certificate signals roughly where you sit on the ladder. If your experience already shouts senior, a beginner cert just whispers over the top of it. Spend that money 1 level up, not 1 level down. Stretch toward the role you want. Do not revalidate the one you already left. Now here is one that catches even sharp people off guard. Number 4 is the cert that is quietly being retired. Certification bodies sunset old versions all the time. The exam you spent months on can vanish within a year. If that didn't quite click, hold on. Imagine training hard for a race, then learning the event got canceled the week after you paid. Before you commit, check the retirement date. Check whether a newer version is about to replace it. Studying for a dead exam is the saddest kind of wasted effort. All of the pain, none of the signal. And that brings us to number 5. The one your manager might be quietly recommending. Number 5 is the unaccredited bootcamp certificate. Some training providers hand you a glossy completion certificate at the end of an expensive course. It has a logo, it has your name. But there is a real difference between a certification and a certificate of completion. A proper certification is backed by an independent body and a standardized exam. A completion certificate just proves that you showed up. If the provider is one nobody in the industry recognizes, that stamp is decoration. Pretty, but invisible at the border. Quick test before you pay. Search the provider's name next to the word jobs. If no employer or recruiter ever mentions it, that is your answer. The stamp has no readers. So let's pull this together. 5 certs to think twice about. The theory-only CEH. The tool cert for tools you do not use. The entry badge taken too late. The cert being retired, and the unaccredited bootcamp paper. Notice the pattern. None of them are evil. Every single one fails the same test. A certificate is a signal you rent from the market. It is not a sticker you collect for yourself. So before you spend £1 or 1 hour, ask a single question. Does the market actually read this signal? If the honest answer is no, walk away. If this saves you some money, hit subscribe. We break down which certs are genuinely worth it and which ones quietly waste your time. And when you do find the right cert, get ready properly at CertCrush.app. That is CertCrush.app. You will find practice exams and flashcards that mirror the real thing. Thanks for watching. Spend your study time on signals, not stickers.